Welcome back to the AI for All channel, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today for this explainer because, wow, we are unpacking something huge. We're looking at a source that maps out the ultimate zero to millions escalation ladder for making serious money with AI in 2026. And look, this isn't some shady get-rich-quick scheme, okay? We're talking about leveraging real, scalable strategies where artificial intelligence actually does the heavy lifting for you. So whether you're starting from absolute scratch or you're just looking to supercharge a hustle you already have, this explainer is going to show you exactly how to climb the rungs of this new AI economy.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to climb 5 specific levels today: AI thumbnail design, LLM blog generation, faceless YouTube channels, AI website building, and AI automation agencies. And then we'll cap the whole thing off with the secret audit to deal process.
Starting right at the bottom rung, level 1, AI thumbnail design.
You know, a lot of folks think this is just, I don't know, vibe designing, like you just punch a prompt into a computer and get a pretty picture. But it's really not. Top creators are actually paying premium rates for highly optimized, high-converting thumbnails. And they're using tools you've probably heard of, like Midjourney, Photoshop, and Canva. As you can see, the barrier to entry here, the cost, is incredibly low. The effort? It's medium because, sure, you do need to learn the tools and figure out the psychology of what actually gets people to click. But thanks to this massive explosion in personal brands needing a storefront, the potential upside is surprisingly high. Just to put that potential into perspective for a second, on the high end, if you're designing just 4 to 8 high-quality thumbnails for top-tier creators, you can easily net $400 a day. $400! That is just incredible leverage for a skill you can literally learn and execute from your couch anywhere in the world using AI.
So the crucial point is, how do you actually execute this, right? Well, first, you analyze viral thumbnails in whatever niche you choose using tools like 1 of 10 and ViewStats. Second, you curate a portfolio of your absolute favorite top performers to act as your reference material. And third, you bring in ChatGPT. You just upload that portfolio and prompt the AI to use it as a foundation to design new, modeled, and honestly, even better variations. Oh, and if you're sitting there wondering, okay, but how do I actually land these $400 a day clients? Don't worry. Finding them relies on a secret audit to deal process outlined in our source, and we're going to unpack the whole shebang at the end of this explainer.
Moving right along, stepping up to level 2, LLM blog generation. Think about it. The entire landscape of internet search is basically changing into chat prompts right before our eyes. Because of this, companies are absolutely desperate, like scrambling to rank inside of AI language models. They want to be the ones recommended when people ask the universe how to solve their problems. Now, the current cost and effort here, virtually zero. You're mostly just leveraging free AI chat tools to generate content. The long-term potential is listed as medium here, simply because as AI gets even smarter, the market for those massive SEO content farms might shift a bit. But right now, the profit margins are absolutely incredible. And hey, don't let that medium potential fool you into thinking we're talking about small change. Look at this number. By getting highly strategic, like taking a client's existing podcast episodes and turning them into perfectly optimized SEO blog posts, top-tier performers are pulling in massive money. There are real-world examples right now, today, of people leveraging AI to do this for businesses and scaling it to over $100,000 a month. Seriously, $100,000. Okay, so here is your exact blueprint for this rung. Number 1, find the top 10 blogs in your niche using SEMrush or Ubersuggest to spot the winning patterns. Number 2, feed those samples into an AI to train it on the exact tone, structure, and output you need. And remember, the goal here is to model, not copy. And number 3, use platforms like RankShy to ensure your posts rank in both traditional Google search and the new large language models like ChatGPT. But keep in mind, guys, the most powerful stories still come from real human experience. The AI, it just helps us tell those stories faster and better.
Climbing higher up the ladder, we hit level 3, faceless YouTube channels.
Now this is where we step into the world of highly scalable digital assets. AI-generated video content paired with engaging B-roll is completely dominating the platform right now. I mean, you've probably watched dozens of these videos yourself without even realizing there wasn't a real human sitting in a studio. The cost and effort do step up slightly to medium here. You're gonna need some editing software and a decent understanding of narrative arcs, but the ability to stack your income makes the potential exceptionally high. Because think about it, once a video is uploaded, it acts like a digital worker for you, grinding away 24/7. We are talking about truly explosive earning potential here. Successful faceless channels in high CPM niches, and by CPM, I just mean the cost advertisers pay per thousand views. These channels are pulling in up to $70,000 a month, no joke. And that's monetized not just through the standard YouTube ad network, but heavily through clever affiliate links placed right down in the descriptions. So, you want to build your own digital media empire. Follow these steps. First, pick a high CPM niche where advertisers are known to pay top dollar. Second, use ChatGPT to outline your scripts and find your unique narrative voice. Next, build your actual video using B-roll, or even create a virtual avatar with tools like Synthesia and 11 Labs to do all the reading for you. Finally, post and iterate. Mastery in this game doesn't come from 10,000 blind repetitions, it comes from 10,000 iterations. You gotta make every single video just 1% better than the last one. I want you to consider this idea for a second. The most valuable real estate isn't on Earth, it's on the internet. Let that sink in. And moving into 2026, that real estate is entirely going to be built using AI. This actually sets the stage perfectly for our next massive opportunity, the digital storefront gold rush. Which brings us to level 4, AI website building. Consider this. There are 22 million small businesses in North America alone, and they are used to paying thousands of dollars for a website. Today, traditional design agencies are absolutely terrified. Why? Because they're actively losing their clients to savvy users who are armed with artificial intelligence. Looking at this breakdown, having low software costs paired with incredible output creates a massive, massive profit margin. You're using AI to generate not just the imagery and the copywriting, but literally the entire code structure. The effort is medium. Because, yeah, you do need some technical basics, like understanding how web hosting works, but the potential, it's astronomical. At the high end, if you're managing multiple clients, you can easily hit $1,000 a day. And you might be wondering, how? Well, because once you build that website and establish a trusted relationship with the business owner, you don't just stop there. You upsell them on AI SEO, you upsell them on hosting, and maybe even on automation services. You essentially become their completely indispensable tech partner. Let's move to and see how this builds your workflow. First up, pick a no-code AI builder. Tools like Framer AI, Bolt, or Loom are fantastic places to start. Then you generate custom copy with ChatGPT and visualize the site with Midjourney. Now, before you go out and pitch anyone, build 2 to 3 dummy websites, maybe a site for a local business idea or even for a family member, just to demonstrate your actual skill. And again, getting businesses to actually look at this shiny new portfolio of yours relies on that final framework the source outlines, which is coming up in just a minute. And now we reach the climax of the ladder, level 5, AI automation agencies. All right, this is the highly lucrative B2B world where you step inside a company and use AI to solve their massive internal workflow bottlenecks. Now, there is a bit of a learning curve here, which is why the effort sits at medium. You might actually need to pay for some pro software versions too, but make no mistake, anyone willing to put their head down and focus can learn this. In fact, these exact principles have been successfully taught to 12-year-olds and corporate finance directors alike. By doing this, you are placing yourself at the very forefront of the AI revolution, freeing human workers up to be creative rather than getting bogged down by boring, repetitive tasks. The B2B scaling potential here is the highest on our entire ladder. You're integrating toolsets, improving back-end workflows, and literally increasing a client's capacity to take on more customers. Because you are directly solving complex problems that make the client significantly more money, you can comfortably command upwards of $2,500 a day. Insane, right? So, to launch an automation agency, first, ask ChatGPT to literally generate a detailed 10-step action course for you on how to start one. Second, and guys, this is absolutely vital, do not try to do everything. Master one specific use case. Specialize in cold outreach, or team training, or building custom onboarding bots. Specialists are the ones who get paid the big bucks. And third, join communities. Follow experts like Dave Elar for technical setups or Stephen Pope for content automation, just so you can compress your learning time and avoid rookie mistakes. Finally, the secret weapon, the audit-to-deal process. This is the payoff you've been waiting for. The universal sales methodology used to land clients for every single strategy we just explored today, from thumbnails all the way up to high-ticket agency consulting. Step 1, pick a niche you actually care about. As they say, the riches are in the niches. Step 2, scrape your leads. Get on LinkedIn, build a massive spreadsheet, and map out the entire universe of your potential buyers. Step 3, run an audit.
Look at their YouTube channel, their blog, or their website, find out what's broken, and record a quick 60-second Loom video offering free suggestions and showing off your portfolio. You have to add value to their life before you ever ask for a single dollar. Finally, step 4, offer a low-risk, no-brainer service just to get your foot in the door. Deliver an amazing result and they will become a client for life. So AI for All audience, you now have the map. The only question left is, which rung of the AI ladder are you going to conquer first in 2026?